It's about the 15th of November 2015, and we've just had the atrocities in Paris. Killing in the name of profit, killing in the name of religion is so yesterday. Killing in the name of fear of whatever is yesterday. What about building in the name of humanity? Building in the name of peace? Building in the name of a better society? Why would we not aim as a society in this day and age to remove every single weapon of mass destruction? And by mass destruction, I mean killing a single person, because that's a massively destructive act. We don't need weapons anymore, people. We've never needed weapons. The only people that need weapons are the people who want to move between territories and capture territories. They're your governments, and they'll send you to war like cannon fodder, and they'll not give a fuck about you when you come back, because they don't. They'll send you off to war. They'll make you think that it's okay to murder innocent people with bombs and guns and rockets and missiles. They'll have you convinced of that. And as long as you're convinced of that, then you'll reap the rewards, because those people are the people who are making billions of dollars from creating weapons. Weapons that'll end up on your streets, killing you whilst you are at a rock concert. So you support it, you give them your taxes. You don't even say to them, well, you can have my taxes, but you're not allowed to spend it on any kind of military. You just say, here's my taxes. I don't give a damn what you do with it. This is an idiotic, ridiculous standpoint we're now at, where we've got murderers, mass murderers, controlling the populations. We've got Bushes, the Bush dynasty. You've got Blair, who went to war, killed innocent people and bombed them, created a vacuum. There's a lot of things going on here, people, that's more than just 8 or 10 terrorists turning up on the streets of Paris. There's a systemic issue, and the systemic issue is the system that you support, that you defend, that you think is immutable, is actually anti-you. Every single aspect of it is anti-you, because it's based on the profit motive. It doesn't give a fuck about you. You're not relevant. As long as it's making money, it's happy. There are other ways of doing this. We can build a cohesive society which wants peace. We can build a society where we don't have to pay and fight each other to live. Or we can lock our borders down, we can lock our streets down, we can lock our public spaces down, and we can pretend that we're free. We can pretend that we're safe, whilst at the same time supporting arms manufacturers, giving them tax money. There's a contradiction here, people. If you keep supporting this system, you will keep reaping the rewards of the horrors of terrorism. Because that's what this system is. It's a terrorist attack on your psyche. You can have that if you like. I choose not to want that. I want peace. I want no borders. I want no conflict. Now, if there are a small minority of people at the top who want borders, who want arms production, who want conflict, I laugh in their face. I say, no, not in my name. Never. No death, no destruction, no weapons. Remove them. We can remove them. There are 7 billion people on this planet. And all we've got to do is make an act ourselves. Even if there were 600 people with guns, or 6,000 people with guns, 7 billion people can defeat them. They take the guns, they burn them, they melt them down, they decommission them, and we move on in a peaceful way. The only people who will defend the military are the military, but they have an agenda. They've got a border to protect. They've got your life to constrain. Well, support them and live in a concrete bunker and be scared when you go out to shop. That's your option. Or join together with everyone else who wants peace and fix this. It's fixable. I want it. I'd do it tomorrow. Monday morning, instead of getting up and going to your work, get up and go to a public meeting. Organise for peace. Organise for weapon deconstruction, decommissioning. Don't support the bombings of random people throughout the world. We've got enough technology now that we can grow all the food we need for every human. We can irrigate the planet so that every human can survive and thrive. We've got so much space on the planet we could quadruple our population and still support them. If you don't believe that, go and look at the number of people per square kilometre in Russia, for instance. So what I'm saying is, the lies that you're told about the constraints on your life, we must produce weapons, we must have borders, we must fight other people, are all just lies. But if you believe them, you will live in fear. You will experience more terrorist attacks. There is no bigger terrorist than your government, specifically. They bomb people, kill people, maim people, and they ask you to go and do it for them. That's a terrorization of your mind. Then you get people who are absolutely crazy and descend upon the streets, killing innocent people. Oh, wait a minute, that sounds like being bombed from 35,000 feet. Yeah, but they're just doing it with Kalashnikovs. They're crazies. No doubt about it. But they've got their hands on weapons that you supported creation of, insofar as you paid taxes and you asked no questions. You didn't think, well, no, we can't give those to arms companies. In fact, you didn't even say arms companies cannot exist. So until you start saying arms companies cannot exist, and I do not want my tax money to go to war, death and destruction, I want it to go to building projects, building safety, building infrastructure. Make that change in your mind and your life will change. But in the meantime, be scared. Put up more electrified borders, put up more checkpoints, constrain your life more. It's a no-brainer, people. It's time to vote for peace. It's time to enact peaceful ways. Or spend the rest of your life in fear. I know what I'm voting for. Come and join me. Come and join everybody else who wants a rational planet. Because what you saw in Paris is not rational. Bombing people from 35,000 feet is not rational. Having weapons of mass destruction, mass killing, just to kill humans is not rational. We don't need it anymore. We can do it other ways. Your children will grow up in fear, as you are now, unless you make a change. So it's time for it. We've got the internet. We can communicate widely. We can swap ideas. All we've got to do is do it. So come on. Together, we can do it. You and me. Easy. So easy. 600 people in Parliament, or a few hundred politicians want you to go to war. Laugh in their face. Say no war, not in my name. Oh, and you want gun production? No gun production, not in my name. Anywhere. This is a bygone era, the era that we can leave behind. We can now move forward. Do it. Come on. It's easy.